starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, it's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another JRabbit87 stream. I'm your host, JRabbit87, and I hope you guys are ready for some more wrestling action, as it is once again time for the Rabbit Wrestling Federation.
Random wife pop-up.
We are one show away from our, and I mean, like, this is the last show before our next big event, Money in the Bank. We got some interesting storylines. We got some interesting things. We got some stuff. We got some matches. We are excited because I am excited. But of course, before we get into everything, let's go ahead and get our commands underway. Starting, of course, with, as always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly, and we want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joins me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, who I'll name individually at the end of stream. Mary Kay. If you have not ordered your Mary Kay yet, feel free to do that. You can use that link that I posted to browse all the wonderful products that Mary Kay has in store for you. If you have any questions about the products, or if you would like information on how you can become a Mary Kay consultant, you can also use that link that I sent in the chat to send questions to my hashtag wonderful wife, who is a Mary Kay consultant and will be more than happy to answer any questions regarding anything involving Mary Kay that you may have. Discord, we have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord and you would like to, feel free to grab that link right there and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are announced, decisions are decided, discussions are discussed, results are resulted, chats are chatted, and we'd just love to have you over there. Another place that we'd love to have you is over on YouTube. Sorry, hopefully I got that muted before the sneeze. Another place that we'd love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our past live streams or our highlight videos, feel free to grab that link right there and come join us. We've got, I'm sorry, I was about to go into the Discord thing. This is YouTube. Since it is all free and it's another way that you can help support, I do ask that you give the YouTube channel a subscribe. Hit that bell icon to keep yourself notified. Give the videos a like and a comment, because comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Another place that you can find us, if you just are interested in seeing our highlight videos, is over on TikTok. If you'd like to find us there, you can search JRabbit87, or by using that link that I posted. Again, since it's all free, I do ask that you give the channel a follow, you give those videos a like, and a comment as well, because comments are also good for the TikTok algorithm. Last but not least are ways that you can help support the stream at this very moment if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can help the stream right here, right now, is in the chat, so feel free to read that at your leisure and do what you are only able to do. What you are able and comfortable with doing. Alright, so with that, it's time we get right on to our first match. If you have been with us for the last couple weeks, we saw that Gunther actually got a tag team victory with his tag team partner Ludwig Kaiser. After that, Gunther challenged. He actually challenged the Undertaker, of all people, to face him one on one, and we saw a very interesting turn of events when it actually turned out to be Undertaker, and he looked like his original Deadman form, like, back in the 1990s, and he was with Paul Bearer again. Now, we did get some sort of an answer. Apparently, The Undertaker used up so much of his dark, evil power to do all the possessions and everything he did leading up to Rabbit Mania that after his loss, his entire body went into like a shutdown mode. And Paul Bearer actually came back and has basically reset The Undertaker. That is why The Undertaker it looks the way he does and is gone back to being with Paul Bearer. Yes, he is back under Paul Bearer's control. And after he defeated Gunther last week, Paul, Mr. Bearer, has now turned his Undertaker's attention to Ludwig Kaiser. And that match is happening, and it is coming up next. Hey, welcome in, Bruda.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
And here he comes, surprisingly without Gunther by his side. How interesting to see that Gunther has decided not to accompany Ludwig out, even though Ludwig accompanied Gunther out last episode. Berta, did you hear the explanation for The Undertaker? I did? Okay, good.
And his opponent, accompanied by Paul Bearer from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
And as The Undertaker makes his entrance, I am going to have to put the microphone on a brief mute. I need to go finish the ending vlog with my wife. So if the match starts, please enjoy the match. I will be right back. And I'm back. Fair. And Undertaker seems to be in firm control here. So just in case you are new to the storylines here in RWF, The Undertaker had started entering again with Paul Bearer, but then Paul Bearer took it too far. This ref takes a while to start counting when Ludwig does a pin, and when he does count, he does it slowly. The Undertaker, Paul Bearer took their relationship a little bit too far. He was trying to control The Undertaker and turn him into an even more monster than he was, as Undertaker hits a choke slam, and oh, what do you know? The ring general shows his face after all. Undertaker would end up fighting Paul Bearer's minions to gain his freedom from Paul Bearer. And he would continue like this until he lost the Royal Rumble. A massive back suplex-like move into a cover. And a kick out at 2. Taker then would revert to his Ministry of Darkness self and would use his dark powers to possess Honky Tonk Man and our president, Tony Marcus Jones, to try to get himself the heavyweight championship, but he ended up losing that match at Rabbit Mania. And apparently now he is reset to his original form and reconnected with Paul Bearer. Kaiser has the big man down momentarily. Gut crusher, but The Undertaker rolls out of the ring. Undertaker catching Kaiser up with another choke slam. But Kaiser able to battle back here. Oh, roll through. Emerald explosion into a neck breaker. But there is a cover. And somehow Kaiser beat the dead man.
Here is your winner, Ludwig Kaiser.
Ooh, Ludwig Kaiser has done what Gunther could not. Well, I did not expect to win points with that bet. Well, moving right along, we have the number one contender for the Women's European Championship. Let me try that again. The number one contender for the Women's European Championship, Wendy Chu, taking on the number one contender for the Women's Championship, Alondra Blaze. That's coming up next. It's kind of like T versus Amanda, Sleepy Girl versus Fire Girl. Fair. Hashtag lurk mode.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Chu!
There comes Wendy Chu. She won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to earn the right to face Chelsea Green for the Women's European Championship. And here comes the woman who won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal, earning herself the right to face Lita for the Women's World Championship. Each of these women, they want to, of course, win here tonight to show the champions that they are not to be messed with. Both of these women failed last episode when they teamed up with male #1 contenders to face the champions in mixed gender tag action. But right now, it's not about mixed gender, it's not about tag team, it's about two women wanting to prove why they believe that they are going to walk out as champion on our next episode. Blaze now with a Boston Crab, but Wendy Chu easily able to get out of it. Back and forth action between these two ladies. From across the ring, but Alundra Blaze able to kind of shake it off. Wendy Chu still in control. Massive kick there. And now Chu setting up for something big. Going for a Hurricanrana, but Blaze able to turn it around on her into a cover. Just a 1 count. Alundra Blaze now with a back suplex. Blaze trying to dominate Wendy Chu. Nice sleeper slam into the cover. Only a 2 count. 2. And now Blaze setting up for that German suplex, but Wendy Chu able to get out of it. Heading with that full Nelson slam into the cover. But a kick out at 2. And Wendy Chu cannot believe it. Oh, reversal by Alundra Blaze, but just for Chu to back and forth reversals. Alundra Blaze ending it up on top. Sends Chu crashing to the outside of the ring. Nice moonsault there by Alundra Blaze. Wendy Chu trying to light up a fire, but Alundra Blaze able to get back on top here. A reversal by Wendy Chu. And a reversal by Alundra Blaze into a DDT. Neither woman trying to give an inch here. Chu back in control. He's got a Cobra clutch in. Will Under Blaze tap out? And yes, Blaze taps out.
Here is your winner,
Wendy Chu with a massive victory here tonight. And you know that Chelsea Green has got to be shaken in her boots. Woo, go Chu. Well, coming up next, we have the ongoing situation with Ethan Page and Bray Wyatt. So if you were with us, Ethan Page won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. And that earned him the right to face Bray Wyatt at Money in the Bank for the RWF Pure Honor Championship. Well, Ethan Page has actually called out the Funhouse version of Bray Wyatt and got a victory over him. This has upset Bray Wyatt, and now a second challenge has been made, this time from Bray, and Ethan, who, like the all-ego he is, has said, no sweat. Coming up next is a non-title match again between Bray Wyatt and Ethan Page.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 214 pounds. All Ego, Ethan Page.
And All Ego is right with a non-title victory over Bray Wyatt already. He has been not shut up. Oops. Uh-oh. I know that he made Bray Wyatt mad, but I didn't think he made him this mad. Former champion. It was nice knowing you, Ethan. Ethan Page has claimed that he doesn't care about the mind games from Bray Wyatt, but we might see firsthand if he can back up those words, as perhaps one of the darkest versions of Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, makes his way into the ring. Yowie wowie indeed. The Fiend starts things off with a big boot. A little rake in the eyes, but Ethan, oh, there's a small package. Most devastating move, surprise roll up. Trying to get a fast one over on the Fiend. Oh, and the Fiend, almost like he didn't even get hurt there. Ethan Page, surprisingly, oh, just as I said there. Massive senton there by the Fiend. But there's a reversal as Ethan Page tries to get back into this. Massive back suplex on the side of the ring. Now Ethan Page just toying with Wyatt. Oh, rake in the eyes. A little bit of anything you can do, I can do better by Ethan Page. And interesting enough, once again, Ethan Page in firm control of this match. He's got Bray Wyatt on the top rope now. A massive power slam from the middle rope. Technically from the top rope. Avalanche power slam, but the Fiend able to reverse out of it just for Page to reverse. Ethan knows that he can't give Bray Wyatt even a little bit of room, and you see that with that reversal as Wyatt takes over this match. Torture and punishment right now. But Page able to get back into the match with a big boot of his own. A massive power slam into the cover. And he did it again. didn't think he could have any more of an ego. You gotta know that he does now. Things definitely not looking good for Bray Wyatt coming on Money in the Bank. This man's ego is going to be the size of a planet after that. You're not wrong. Well, coming up next, we get back to our war of momentum over the women's tag team titles. And so far, the Meta-4 are up 2-0, which means in order to tie things up, both Carmella and Tiffany Stratton will need to win their matches tonight. And we see if they can do that, starting with Jakira Jackson versus Tiffany Stratton coming up next.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Hey, welcome in, T.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Meta-4 from Albuquerque, New Mexico,
It's funny because Jakara or whatever comes out with a lollipop, right? Jakara Jackson. So far, both members of the Meta-4, both of the female members of the Meta-4, have gotten singles victories over the Pretty Mean Sisters. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum here tonight. Thank you.
and her opponent, representing Pretty Mean Sisters from Prior Lake, Minnesota, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Tiffany Stratton.
I hope you both, T and Nick, I hope you both are doing well today. Also, I hope you guys are liking 2K25. As this match gets underway and Tiffany Stratton with the first strike, but Jakara Jackson right back into this. Double miss. Now, do keep in mind that even if Tiffany Stratton does lose this match here tonight, we still will have Lash Legend versus Carmella later on tonight. That match will happen no matter whether Tiffany wins here or not. It's been a good day. I hope you all had a good one also. We were really enjoying the game. I'm having a blast creating characters. Yay! It's been a pretty good day for me. I kind of overdid it at work a little bit, pushed myself beyond my limits, trying to do a lot of stuff and getting myself a little overheated, and which caused an asthma attack. But my coworkers are really care, like they care about me, and they basically bullied me to go back into the back and take care of myself. I say bully, but then, you know. WWE 13 may still be the best WWE game I've played, but 2K25 isn't bad at all. Also ditto about the days. I know Amanda had a pretty good day as well. Hate to hear about the attack, but I love that your fellow workers care about you. Hey. Having a good support team around you makes all the difference. It really does. I'm glad to have the people around me that I do. She's not wrong. Correct, she is not wrong. As this match spills to the outside now. Jakara Jackson in control, taking it. There's a cutter. The move that she won with last time. And now Jackson to the top rope with a diving crossbody. Not done yet. But Stratton able to reverse. Back and forth action between these two ladies. Ooh, massive stomp there by Jackson. Into a cover. Only a 1 count. Jackson setting up. Stratton able to reverse. Now Stratton going for the Alabama Slam. Reversal by Jackson. Jackson now to the middle rope. Hits a double axe handle. Working over the arm a little bit. Sends Stratton into the corner. Back to the top rope for Jackson. It's a diving drop kick. Looking for a cover. And Stratton able to kick out. Hits the cutter again. She's not done yet. Hits that reverse mat slam into the cover. And Stratton still kicks out at 2. Going for a full Nelson, but Stratton able to reverse out of it. Jackson with an enziguri. Stratton now goes to the outside of the ring. Springboard crossbody to the outside. Reversal by Stratton. Reversal again by Jackson. Jackson going to get back into the ring now. Perhaps looking for a count-out victory. No, Stratton taunted and Jackson just couldn't. She couldn't do it, so she's back out on the outside of the ring. And Jackson again with that mat slam. Into a cover. And she got it.
Here is your winner, Jackson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that win, Meta 4 have guaranteed themselves the winners of the War of Momentum. Which means that if they should choose to do so, they can choose a special stipulation for the tag team title match at Money in the Bank. Coming up next, we have the final match in round 3 of the Men's Tag Team Championship Tournament. We already know that round 4 will be the Awesome Ones, The Miz and Logan Paul, and they will take on whoever wins this next coming up match at Money in the Bank for the to crown brand new the vacated Men's Tag Team Championships. With that said, coming up next, it is the Hart Foundation versus the War Raiders. Oh yeah, says Nick. they come. One of the best tag teams of the golden era.
And their opponents, accompanied by Valhalla at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders!
Skull. And here they come. Perhaps one of the most devastating teams. Being accompanied by Valhalla. Be Bret the Hitman Hart and Ivar starting this match out. And a reminder that one of these two teams will go on to face The Miz and Logan Paul at Money in the Bank, to determine brand new RWF Men's Tag Team Champions. And just in case you are new here, I will remind why this tournament had to happen in the first place. So at Rabit Mania, our biggest event of the year, the New Day tried to take the tag team titles away. Oh, massive move there by the War Raiders. Anyways, they tried to take the tag team titles away from the current champions, MVP and Omos, collectively known as the Hurt Business. Not only were they trying to take the tag team titles because they earned the right to do so, but MVP had made it known that after Rabit Mania, he was leaving to work for another company. So Rabit Mania was his last match with the company. Unfortunately, the Hurt Business was able to successfully defend the tag team championships at Rabit Mania. Simply what this meant is because of that, since MVP left the company, Omos and MVP were then stripped of the tag team championships, which then went vacant, and a 16 tag team tournament was then started to crown brand new tag team champions. That tournament will end at Money in the Bank. And again, it will feature the two teams who have fought their way out of every other team. On one side, it'll be the Awesome Ones, The Miz and Logan Paul. On the other side, it will be one of these two tag teams that are currently fighting for that position. Into a cover. Into a cover. Remember, this is an RWF style tag team match, which means that there are no disqualifications, no ring count outs, no rope breaks. Only one competitor is allowed in the ring at the time, so you must tag in order to get the other competitor. You must tag in your partner to make them legal into the match. The match can be won inside of the ring by pinfall, submission, or knockout, or you can also knock your opponent out on the outside of the ring. Tag to Jim, the Anvil Neidhart. I do believe, yes, they're setting up for the heart attack. The tag team finishing move into a cover. And a kick out of 2. Neidhart. Oh, massive flapjack. Neidhart in firm control. Now Neidhart being distracted by Valhalla, allowing Eric plenty of time to get up. A little miscommunication there. Oh, went for a big forearm, but missed. Jim now taking advantage. So, fun fact about Bret Hart, I actually found out that the hearts that align his trunks represent his children. Each one, and like if you look throughout the years, like it started with just one heart, and then as he got more children, he added more hearts. Oh, nice! I really like that. Yeah, I love when the wrestlers do little like Easter egg nod like things to their family like that. Just like Rikishi would always touch, like he'd always do a motion where he was like messing with his nose whenever he would enter as a like nod to all of his kids watching. Reminds me of the tattoos AJ Styles has on the side, right? Eric and Neidhart fighting trying to get one on it, get one up on each other. Neidhart in firm control at the moment. And again, distraction by Valhalla stops the Anvil in his tracks. Massive kick to the gut. Tag out to Ivar. We've seen this before. into a cover, but Bret Hart is right there and breaks up the pinfall. Tag back out to Eric. Gut wrench powerbomb by Eric. Reversals after reversals. Eric getting the upper hand. Set out powerbomb by Eric. Going for a cover now. And there we have it.
Here are your winners, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
Well, there. Hey, yes, I was really hoping the Raiders would win. Well, there you have it. Out of 16 teams, come Money in the Bank, it all comes down to the Awesome Ones versus the War Raiders. Well, coming up next, we get back, even though we already know that the Metaphor has won the War of Momentum, we are still going to get Lash Legend versus Carmella, and that comes coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Metaphor from Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
And on all honesty, she doesn't even have to win here if she doesn't want to. They've already won. They are at 3-0. what a position for Carmella. Even if she wins, that will only make it 1-3. But it would show that perhaps the Pretty Mean Sisters are done playing around. This match gets underway. Almost a quick ending to this match here, but Carmella able to kick out. I don't think she quite was ready for this onslaught by Lash Legend. Oh, massive power slam. Dang, I should have done 400 too. That was creative. It's all good. Carmella back into this match now. And just as I say that, Legend reverses. Ooh, just throwing Carmella around. Carmella tries to get back within this with a enziguri. Oh, now just some dirty tactics, pulling on the hair. Going for a cover, feet on the ropes, and not even a 1 count. Hits the face buster. Looking for another cover. And a kick out of 2. Reversal after reversal, and now a spinning head scissor by Carmella. And Lash Legend hits a choke slam. Going for a big power bomb. And a kick out of 2. And now Lash Legend. Massive backbreaker. And Legend to the top rope now. It's a diving splash into the cover. And Mello somehow still kicks out at 2. Absolute dominance so far by Lash Legend. Mello finally able to get back into this match. Now a version of the camel clutch, but Legend easily able to get out of it. Legend now in control. No, Carmella able to reverse. Hits another face buster. And she's not done yet. Going for the code of silence. I believe that's what this is called. But Lash Legend way too close to the ropes. Now Carmella to the top rope. Diving crossbody, but Lash Legend sidesteps. Spent a little bit too much time taunting though, and Carmella able to dish out some pain. Both these ladies heading out to the outside now. Sleeper hold by Lash Legend. But Carmella able to get out of it. Carmella in firm control. Now Carmella heads to the top rope. Double axe handle. Carmella going to go for the code of silence again, but gets reversed by Lash Legend. Now going to set up for something big. Into a cover. You want to talk about dominance. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just seen just that. Pure, utter dominance by Meta 4, winning the war momentum 4 points to 0. Meta 4 got 4 points. Well, earlier tonight we saw Wendy Chu and Alundra Blaze, the two #1 contenders for the Women's European and Women's World Championship, go one-on-one. Well, coming up next, we have a very similar situation. The men that they ended up teaming with last episode are now about to face off, yes, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Booker T, and the #1 contender for the United States Championship, Diamond Dallas Page, are about to go one-on-one. Coming up next.
Can you dig it, sucker?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
And here he comes, Booker T. He won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to earn the right to challenge Finn Balor for the RWF Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank.
It's me, it's DDP.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 248 pounds,
Well, I hope you guys are ready to feel the bang because DDP is back in the building. And a match that is straight out of WCW, as these two men were the pinnacle of that company, with Booker T being a 5-time WCW champion and Diamond Dallas Page being practically the face of WCW. And much like with the women's match we saw earlier, unfortunately they did lose that tag team match last episode, but each one of these men want to prove why the champion should be worried about losing his title. And although no titles are on the line tonight, you know that both of these men will be fighting as if the title was. Booker T with the Harlem Hangover into a cover. And a kick out of 2. Booker T not done yet. Gonna go for the scissor kick. Straight into a cover. Kick out of 2. DDP able to get back into this. No. Dynamite Dallas Page still in control. Oh, misses the springboard though. Short arm clothesline by Booker T. The master of the Spinneroonie versus the master of the Diamond Cutter. Booker T now heading to the top rope. And it's a double axe handle. Going for the bookend, but Diamond Dallas Page able to reverse out of it. Booker T still a little meeting of the minds with the referee, allowing DDP to get back in control. Oh, DDP from Avalanche Diamond Cutter into the cover. But only a 2 count. crossbody by DDP. It's got him up. Sit down, sit up, power bomb into a cover. And again, Booker T able to kick out at 2. Oh, and there's a second avalanche diamond cutter into the cover. And again, Booker T kicks out at 2. And he hits the bookend into the cover. And he did it.
Here is your winner, Booker T.
Now Booker T with a big victory. Diamond Dallas Page tried his best, but he just couldn't get the job done here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the we have an interesting situation. Let me take you back a couple weeks, a couple shows ago. Cody Rhodes made some derogatory comments towards Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins' choice of attire. This led to a one-on-one match between Seth Rollins and Stardust, which Seth Rollins won. Seth Rollins apparently liked fighting Cody Rhodes so much that he would actually challenge Cody Rhodes again, and this would lead to Seth freaking Rollins versus undashing Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes would win that match. Well, the two have decided that it's time to put an end to this little rivalry. And even though Tony Marcus Jones is going to pick the 8 men involved that will be involved in the Money in the Bank ladder match, he has made, at the request of these 2 men, he has made an exception. And that exception will be not only if Seth Rollins loses, will he have to stop dressing weird, but the winner of this match will be entered into the 2025 Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Coming up next, it is Seth freaking Rollins versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in their rubber match. comes. It is literally all on the line for this young man. If he loses, not only does he lose his ability to be a part of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, but he must stop dressing as weird as he does.
Wrestling has many wild things.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And here he comes. He said he accepted the challenge and put on the Stardust suit again. He accepted the challenge and he put on the mask again. But now it is him in his purest form. He says that he's going to earn his way into the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then he will go on to win the Money in the Bank ladder match and eventually, finally, end the story and become RWF Heavyweight Champion. Rhodes with a shades of his brother right off the bat into a cutter, doing the final cut, as his brother used to call that. And a reversal by Seth Rollins. Beautiful springboard moonsault by Rhodes. And Rollins hits a springboard moonsault of his own. Little knee drop there by Rollins. Rollins with a trying to submission, but Rhodes able to get out of it. Reversal by Rollins into a clothesline. Massive knee there by Rollins. Whoa! Flippity-doo by Seth freaking Rollins. Reversal by Rhodes, who tries to get back into this. Springboard moonsault into the cover. Oh no, these two trading blows here. getting the upper hand on that exchange. Rhodes with a small package. Only a 1 count. Springboard drop kick and a miss by Cody Rhodes. Rhodes going for the pedigree. He hits it. Miss as Rollins gets back into this match, and Rollins now with the stomp into a cover. And a 2 count. Power slam by Cody Rhodes. Uh-oh, shades of his dad. Bionic elbow. Rollins now back in control with a snap suplex. And now Rollins going for the pedigree. But Rhodes able to counter it. And another Rhodes going for the pedigree, but Rollins able to get out of it this time. Rollins sending Rhodes to the outside of the ring. Only for Rhodes to send Rollins back into the ring. Little pandering to the crowd from Rhodes, and now Rollins has Rhodes up into a powerbomb, and he hits a sit-up powerbomb. Rollins with a reverse DDT. Uh-oh, Rollins hitting a second stomp. Looking for a cover. And Rhodes kicks out at 2. Cody Rhodes now has survived 2 of Seth Rollins' curb stomps. And Rhodes hits the crossroads into the cover. And Seth Rollins kicks out. Rhodes immediately hits a springboard moonsault into his second cover. And Rollins still kicks out at 2. And Cody Rhodes cannot believe it. Back and forth action between these 2 men. Final cut. Director's cut. I don't remember what his brother called that, but Rhodes hits a springboard dropkick into a cover. And he got it. And Cody Rhodes ends this 3-match extravaganza with the victory, which means that Cody Rhodes will go on to Money in the Bank, and Seth Rollins must get rid of his outlandish outfits. Well, coming up next is our semi-main event of the evening. I almost can't believe we're already here. This night feels like it is breezed through. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing extravagant about this match. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley beat the Judgment Day last episode, and now Priest has challenged Dominic Mysterio to face him like a man, one-on-one. Nobody at ringside, just him, just Dom, one-on-one. Apparently, Dominic has accepted. And to make things even bigger, Tony Marcus Jones has given these two the same thing that he gave Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Whichever one wins will go on and be in that 8-man ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Here he comes, and interesting to see that he's actually being a man of his word with no other members of the Judgment Day coming out with him. And all this started because Mysterio felt like he was being disrespected by not having more matches. When he was the one responsible for renaming the Pure Honor Championship into the Pure Honor Championship, and he is a former 2-time Pure Honor champion.
And his opponent,
Damian Priest, who issued this challenge, has a victory already over Dominic Mysterio when they met in intergender tag team match. When they met in a intergender tag team match on our last episode, when Damian Priest got a pinfall victory over Dominic Mysterio, when Damian teamed up with Rhea Ripley, and of course Dominic teamed up with Liv Morgan. As matches started, and Mysterio already starting off hot and heavy. He knows he's got to use his speed to his advantage, and just like that, Damian Priest has taken over. And we do have one more match for you guys. After this, our heavyweight champion will be in action. Reversal there by Damian Priest. Priest now, I don't know if he's trying to just torture Dominic or if he's just playing with Dominic. And now Damian Priest on the top rope. Oh, massive side kick. Burning neck breaker. As both men head to the outside of the ring. Oh, massive complete shot there. Looking for a cover. Kick out at 2. And now Priest going for the South of Heaven. He hits it into the cover. And that's it.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Which means Damian Priest will go on to Money in the Bank. So we at least know two of the people that will be involved in that 8-man ladder match. Well, last and certainly not least, it is time for our main event of the evening. You know that Umaga is the #1 contender for Kane's RWF Heavyweight Championship. Last episode, Umaga lost a non-title match. Well, because of that, Umaga has, for one night only, removed the face paint, has re-teamed with his partner Rosie, and has challenged Kane to find a tag team partner to face 3-minute warning. That match coming up next. come. Three-minute warning. The used to doing things fast and hard.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
We should have known that Kane would return to his good old friend Hurricane.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 538 pounds, the team of the Hurricane and Kane.
And Kane rocking his outfit again from when him and Hurricane were tag team champions back in 2003. A little bit of mind games there by the Big Red Machine. Kind of like saying, oh, you want to turn back the clock? You want to call yourself Jamal and take the face paint? Awful, I can do that too. Jamal and Hurricane going to start things out here. Now don't get it twisted, it will be Umaga versus Kane, not Jamal. But this is still a interesting development to see him revert back to his Jamal self, so that way he can team with Rosie. Hurricane in control, using his superpowers to dominate Jamal for the time being. Tag out to the Big Red Machine. A little double team action there. Into the cover. Tag to Jamal, who instantly gets hit with the DDT. Kane went for a big boot, but Jamal got out of it. Kane able to, just back and forth action here, and uh-oh. That move just looked like it just upset Kane. Tag back out to Hurricane. I love their tag team name. They're literally the Hurricane. Into a cover after hitting the eye of the Hurricane, but a breakup by Jamal. And now Hurricane going for the vertebreaker. Into a cover. And a kick out at 2. Hurricane to the middle rope now. Ooh, hits that blockbuster neck breaker. now Shining Wizard. I don't think I've ever seen anyone dominate 3-minute warning quite like the Hurricane has. Another flipping neck breaker. Reversal by Rosie. The tag out to Kane. And the power of Kane. Into a cover. Only a 2 count. And sidewalk slam by the Big Red Machine. Looking for a cover again. And that was enough.
Here are your winners, the team of the Hurricane and Kane.
And once again, Kane getting a massive victory. We'll see if he can continue that momentum at Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show this evening. I hope that you have enjoyed yourselves. We will be live again as I go to Discord to try to remind myself when I will be live again. Sorry for not talking much. I had an issue I had to deal with, but I was watching and enjoying the matches. It's okay, Bruda. I understand. So, what is this? The 20th? So, Thursday, May 22nd will be the next time that we are live, and it will be the final installment of DC Universe Online. I 100% believe we are going to finish it. I believe there are only 2 missions left. So, yeah, I believe we are going to finish it next stream. So I hope you guys will join me for that. Of course, it will start at 7 p.m. Central Time. As of tonight, though, we're going to go ahead and get into our commands, and then I'm going to let you guys go. So first, let me snooze the ads. And as always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly, and we want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joined me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful wife, Firebird10, our amazing friends Nick, T, and Danny, the guys who bought me video games to play for y'all, Sean and Steve, and of course the 2 digital artists responsible for our artwork, starting with Amon Wolf of CNH Podcast, who did this down here, and Z-Fire Incorporated, who did that over there. Thank you all so much for everything. Mary Kay. If you have not ordered your Mary Kay yet, feel free to grab that link that I posted and browse all the wonderful Mary Kay products that they have in store for you. They have a bunch of new items. We should be getting a new book hopefully soon that I can start doing stuff with. If you have any questions about any of the Mary Kay products, or if you would like to become a Mary Kay consultant yourself, feel free to grab that link to and then you can use that link to contact my hashtag wonderful wife, who is a Mary Kay consultant, and she'll be more than happy to answer any Mary Kay related questions that you may have. Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord and you would like to, feel free to grab that link that I posted in chat and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are announced, decisions are decided, discussions are discussed, chats are chatted, results are resulted, and we just love to have you there. Another place that we love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our past live streams or our highlight videos, feel free to grab that link that I posted in chat and come join us. Now, since it is all free and it is another way to help support, I do ask that you give the YouTube channel a subscribe. You hit the bell icon to keep yourself notified. Give the videos a like. Give them a comment. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. If you just want to see our highlight videos, we can find those over on TikTok by searching at JRabbit87 or by using the link that I just posted in the chat. Again, since it is all free and it's another way to help support, I do ask that you give the TikTok channel a follow, you give those videos a like and a comment as well, because comments are also good for the TikTok algorithm. Last but not least are ways to help support the stream at this very moment if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can help support is in the chat, so feel free to read that at your leisure and only do what you are able and comfortable with doing. With that, I believe that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've had a good time. I hope to see you on Thursday. As of for tonight, I am JRabbit87, and I hope you all have a very good night.